There is no denying that social media marketing, when done properly, is time consuming. And yes, in the beginning, since you aren't familiar with all of the networks, the apps, the tools, it will take you more time than you'd like to do what you need to get done. However, as you work with these tools more and more, you'll become more familiar with them, and eventually you'll spend less time doing your daily, weekly, and monthly marketing tasks. After you've built a following and have mastered these tools, you should be able to monitor and manage your social media in 30 minutes a day. Yes, it can be done, and for free. Most of these tools have a pro version with added features, but I'm going to show you how you can effectively use all of these with their free versions. The PDF of the slides has live links to all of the tools. I like using the Google Chrome browser. Everything Google works better on Chrome. Plus, they have a lot of cool extensions and apps. First, you're going to look to the far left of your menu bar in the top right and click on Apps. Then you want to go to the web store. You're going to search for the following tools and extensions and install them all into Chrome or add them to Chrome. And we'll go over each one in this video and more and some in more in-depth demonstration videos. You want to start with Hootsuite and the Hootsuite Hootlet. The Pin It button, the Share with Buffer extension, the Add This Share app, the Web Store Launcher, which just makes it easy to launch all these apps, Tweetdeck, Feedly, and last but not least, Audience. Over on your WordPress website, you'll want to install and activate the Jetpack plugin. It has a feature called Publicize that automatically shares your blog post to your social media networks as soon as you hit publish on a new post. This saves a ton of time. This is a one-time setup to connect all of your networks. There is a separate video on how to do this. If you don't have a WordPress site, you'll have to set up the automatic feed from your site with the automation tools I'll cover shortly. Jetpack also has simple site statistics feature that lets you quickly see how many people visited your site, where they came from, and which pages and posts were most popular. This tool is way faster to see your progress than Google Analytics, kind of like a light version of Google Analytics. Though you should also use Google Analytics, have it installed on your website for more in-depth analysis. These tools are for finding content and sharing it easily. Feedly, we talked about this in the first session of the masterclass on content marketing. Use Feedly to subscribe to blog posts and online magazines of trusted sources of content from your industry or from related industries that would be of interest to your target market. Hootsuite and the Hootsuite Hootlet, yeah, I know that's funny, make it easy to share and schedule posts as well as monitoring. Buffer is similar to Hootsuite in scheduling but not monitoring. It does not have that feature. The Pin It button for Pinterest makes it easy to pin pictures and videos to Pinterest from websites. The Add This toolbar makes it easy to share if a site doesn't have good share buttons. This is how it looks like on Firefox browser. On Chrome, you just see the orange plus sign. Share your blog posts always to Stumble Upon, Reddit, and Dig. These are bookmarking sites which help with search engine optimization or SEO. They are free to use. Just set up an account in each. Here are my favorite tools to manage and post to Twitter. Tweetdeck is a tool by Twitter for Twitter. It makes it easy to manage and monitor your Twitter account. Also, use Tweetdeck to schedule out pictures. If you use another third-party tool like Hootsuite or Buffer to share an image, all it shows on Twitter is a link. You want the picture to show in the feed, and you can only do that by posting directly to Twitter proper or using Tweetdeck. On Twitter itself, you can't schedule out any tweets. That's why Tweetdeck is such a cool tool. Audience is an analytics tool for your Twitter account. It will tell you the best time to tweet and help you to manage your followers. Deliver It, yep, that's how it's spelt, automates posting to the social media networks from trusted sources you found using Feedly. With Tweet Jukebox, for free, you can automate up to 5 call to actions or promo tweets. And with Paperly, you can create your own online newspaper using Twitter lists and RSS feeds. Tweetdeck allows you to schedule tweets to post out into the future. You can easily monitor notifications, mentions, and new followers, retweets, and easily respond to them. Create columns for lists, public or private, which is great for keeping tabs on competition. Create columns for hashtags that you want to monitor. Look for the Tweetdeck videos and for more in-depth demonstration videos of these features. Audience used to be Social Bro. It's free up to 2,500 connections, both followers and following. It analyzes only a random 100 followers with the free version. It's great to use to help grow your Twitter following, and it helps clean out inactive people. It also gives you real-time analytics, so you can actually see how many of your followers are on at any given time. This helps if you're trying to connect with influencers. There'll be more on influencers in other videos and posts. It also shows you the best time to tweet to get the most exposure. Yeah. And the time zones of your followers. And this is important if you're a local business. You want the majority of your followers to be in your area. Even if you're not local, it shows you where your followers are located so you can better schedule out your tweets. Look for an audience demonstration video. Paperly is a free online newspaper that collects articles from trusted sources. Have your trusted sources pre-selected using Feedly, then find them on Twitter, and add them to a list prior to setting up your paper. So you want to customize the editor's area with links and company information. Depending on how much content is available from your sources, you can schedule your paper to go out once a day, twice daily, which is either a morning and an evening edition, or weekly. There's a link in my PDF to my social media strategist, which goes out every afternoon. I had a client who had so much news from his industry that there is enough for 2 daily editions. Another client, a landscaper, has his desert gardening tips going out every Saturday morning. Connect with your Twitter account and it will send out a tweet mentioning 1 or 2 of the top sources. This really helps with exposure. With Deliver It, you want to automate the RSS feed of up to 5 trusted sources to auto-post their blog articles to Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and or your personal LinkedIn. The idea here is to share other people's related and relevant posts so you're not just sharing your content. What I mean by trusted sources is that these bloggers or magazines consistently put out good quality content that's of interest to your target market. If you don't like everything they post, then just share an occasional post using Buffer or Hootsuite from Feedly. Don't automate it. By automating the feed, everything they publish will go out. In Feedly, check to see how often they are publishing. A source that posts 1 article a day is excellent. If your sources only post 1 or 2 a week or fewer, you're going to need more of them. Be careful with sources that post several articles a day. This may be information overload. For free, you can connect 3 platforms or networks and have 5 feeds, so choose your sources carefully. Decide which networks are your key places to reach your target market. For me, as a B2B business, I chose Twitter, LinkedIn, and Google+. For a B2C business, you might want to choose Facebook rather than LinkedIn, and then also Twitter and Google+. Look for a demonstration video on Deliver It. With Hootsuite free, you can monitor and manage 3 accounts with 1 user. I suggest connecting your Facebook business page, your Google Plus business page, and your LinkedIn business page. You get 2 RSS feeds. One of them is going to be your blog feed to your LinkedIn business page. Set it to check for a new post every hour. So when within an hour of your publishing a blog post, Hootsuite will send it to your LinkedIn business page. Jetpack only connects to your personal LinkedIn profile, not the business page. And you want to post all your blog posts to your business page. It helps build credibility. You can also set up a feed to automatically go to Google+. Obviously, a different feed than the ones who have set up with Deliverit. With the Hootsuite Pro upgrade for $9.99 a month, you can have an unlimited number of RSS feeds to automate content. You can manage up to 50 accounts, which is great for keeping tabs on LinkedIn groups and posting to LinkedIn showcase pages. You can have more than one person for $10 per month per additional user, and create teams to manage accounts. Note, I am a Hootsuite affiliate, so if you're going to try it, please use the link in the PDF on my website. For free, on Buffer, you can connect several networks and schedule up to 10 posts at a time. If you're going to be Pinterest heavy, let's say if you're a B2C industry or business, upgrade to the Buffer Pro. It will make sense as you can schedule pins to go into the future, a feature which is not available for free anywhere. Once you have your Buffer set up, if you want to share a web page with your followers, click on the Buffer logo with your toolbar, and you can share it immediately or schedule out by buffering it or picking an exact time when you want it to go out. Look for the Buffer demonstration video. That's the Buffer logo in your toolbar. When setting up an automatic feed from a trusted source, you need to grab the right feed address or URL. It's not the main site address. On a website or blog, look for the RSS feed icon, right-click on it and select Copy Link Location. Paste it in the Feedly search box or in the feed setup area in Deliverit or Hootsuite. Not all feeds are set up correctly, but if you've subscribed to the blog on Feedly, look in the address bar, highlight and copy the tail end of the address from the HTTP to the right, including either XML, RSS, or feed. Look for the demonstration video on how to do this. Similar to Buffer, the Hootsuite Hootlet makes it easy to share from websites. When you click on the Hootlet, a box will open up and you can choose which networks you want to share it to. Either share it immediately, post later, or auto-schedule it. Why use Buffer and Hootsuite both? Because of the limits you have in the free versions. With both of them, you've got all your accounts, all your networks covered. I use Tweetdeck to automate call-to-action promo tweets. For free, you can schedule up to 5 tweets. It'll also send out thank you tweets to your most active followers. And you get 300 tweets per month. You set up the tweets and how often you want them to go out. I usually have it go out every other day. Using Audience, you can see what are the best times in the week that you'll get the most exposure. Look for a video on how to use Tweetdeck. I certainly hope by now all the puzzle pieces are starting to fall into place and make sense to you. Next, look for the how-to demo videos for the majority of the tools I covered in this session.